Welcome everybody, this is John Burra and welcome to the Mammoth Podcast. In this podcast I talk about what's going on at my company, Mammoth Interactive. I talk about what's going on in the tech world, and most importantly I give you some tips on how to program and how to use technology in cool ways. So welcome to the Mammoth Podcast. All right, welcome everybody. All right, so this is the first podcast, so welcome. Thanks for listening, first of all. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I am doing and what this podcast is going to really be about. So first things first, my name is John Burra. I run a company named Mammoth Interactive. We make education software, we make education videos, we make games, we make apps. It's been a very awesome ride here at Mammoth Interactive. I've been running it for about 5 years. It's since 2008, really. Personally, I've done the programming, the level design, and the music to tons of Xbox games, tons of apps on the App Store, etc. So it's been a pretty fun ride here at Mammoth Interactive, and it's been really good, actually. I can't really complain about the level of business as we're going on. So one facet of the business is teaching people how to program and how to code. So I throughout the years, I found that a lot of people need programming, and I have a very different style of teaching, meaning that I show people how to do things and get them out the door. Because really, once you release something, it's much better than having it sit in your hard drive. And so I teach people how to get an app from knowing nothing to getting an app on the App Store and everything in between. So things are actually pretty good, and I can't really complain. As far as the games go, I released an Xbox 360 game back in 2010. I also did the music and the programming, as I said before, and level design for a ton of Xbox 360 games, and I've made a ton and did the same thing for the apps on the App Store as well. One thing that is actually really cool is that Nickelodeon picked up one of our games last year, which is actually really neat. And as far as the games go, I have a whole bunch of ideas, and I get games out the door periodically. So what can you expect in further podcasts? Well, I'll talk a bit about the news that's going on with the tech world. So if Apple's releasing a product, if Microsoft's releasing a product, if a company goes under or another company buys something out, I'll talk a bit about that. I'll also talk a little bit about how to start your own tech business. I usually give some very good pointers on people that want to do that, because everyone comes to me probably once a week asking me for advice. So the best way to do that is to just make this podcast, and people can just listen to it there. And the last thing is that usually I'll give some tips on what to do, like programming or something like that. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, I do read all of the comments, so if you do put a comment up there, I will go ahead and read it, and I'll try to respond to it as best I can. I am trying to run a company, so I have limited time to do that, but I will try my best to actually get into the podcast and into the questions, all right? So you can go to my website. It's at mammothinteractive.com. You can also go to my Facebook. You can find the link on my website, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Mammoth Company, all right? So I hope you've enjoyed this small little podcast. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe. Like it if you can. And I hope to see you in the next podcast. Have a nice day.